Thank you for joining us. Very excited to start this health and wellness show. My name is Donald Chu with BenefitDeck, bringing you another episode of Health and Wellness Show. We do this every quarter to bring you ideas so that you could save costs on health insurance, as well as wellness ideas for your staff. Our agenda today is to give you 5 ways to motivate your employees to make healthy choices, as well as the total compensation statement. At the end of the day, your plan cost, and this was the theme of our last webinar in March, your plan cost is really how much people are using the plan. So if people are healthier, the claims tend to be lower and ultimately reduces your cost as an employer. So today's main theme and topic is to bring you ideas that really cost you very little or next to nothing to implement, and at the end of the day, encourage your employees to make healthy choices. Well, the first way is to set up a healthy fund for your staff. Many companies have a petty cash account for things like coffee fund, as well as chips and stuff in the fridge, pop and things like that. So if you already have such a fund, great, because you can easily allocate that fund into more healthy choices. So instead of buying chips, you could buy maybe kale chips and things like that. So the other thing is, instead of having coffee, maybe alternate the days, get some orange juice. So it's, it takes sometimes a little bit of work to break out of the habit, but at the same time, once you get out of that habit, people don't miss coffee anymore. The next idea is to negotiate a gym membership. We're talking to a couple of yoga studios in town here, talking to them about discounts, and they are all over it because they want more people joining at the same time. So you go to them and say, we've got 10, 20 staff members, can we negotiate a discount? But the more people you have, the less cost it becomes, obviously, go for it, because it just makes it so much more significant in terms of reducing your costs to implement some of these programs. Which leads to our next point, which is the wellness champion. The wellness champion is somebody within your office who is into it. That person's usually takes a leadership role in terms of taking ownership and communicating and advocating the wellness message. Simple as that. That's wellness. It doesn't have to be a full-blown established program that costs thousands of dollars. So next slide. We also want to make it easy. We want to suggest that you make it easy for staff to make healthy choices. For example, in the city here, people are concerned about losing their bikes. So that might deter some people from riding to work if there's no secure storage. Put some resources together to purchase some rentals for some bike lockers, or you might have a space in the office for storage for bikes. If you have a shower facility, that's something that you can consider as well. The last but not least is to conduct a health risk assessment survey. What it does is that it gives the organization, for those who have done it, an overall sense of how healthy the organization is. And so at the end of the day, you could cater your wellness program to what the staff perceive as important. Those are the 5 things that they're hopefully easy for you to implement. Doesn't cost very much to implement as well. Transitioning us to our second topic, which is using the total compensation statement. It breaks down not just the salary, but the benefits costs, which in the US could be significant, as well as the retirement costs, executive health account, company paid insurance, company car, things like that. The value that they get from the plan could potentially be, an extra $10,000. We could quantify, we try and put it in the spreadsheet, and that becomes the start of a conversation between you and the staff, right? So as HR company owner, you want to start that conversation and make sure that your staff is aware, because a lot of times they may not be aware and they may just look at that number and go, We actually found a survey online as well that is a recent survey on the effectiveness of the total compensation statement. The employees having an understanding and appreciation of the benefits and the organization's total investment improves. The company finds that 81% has been very effective. Using this statement, the employers were able to communicate that effectively and starting that conversation and making sure that they're aware that this money, this compensation is available. So I hope you get some value from today. So going to the last slide, I'd like to thank you for attending. I hope to see you again on our next episode, which we're planning in the fall. And if you have certain topics, ideas that you'd like to hear from us, we would like to hear from you. Tweet us or email us. And thank you again for joining us.